All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in action on Tuesday nights for the EFRL Modified Madness. First race of the evening is going to be the 358 Modifieds, and we are at Weedsport. Let's go over our starting lineup for heat race number 1. We got Jake Mackey and Hunter Wellman on the front row. Ray Andrews and Austin Taylor in row number 2. Justin Walbring and Jason Smith in row number 3. 10 laps of distance, and where you finish will dictate where you're going to start. Looks like the 199 of Mackey is opting for an end of longest line penalty. He wants to start in the back. So that's going to put Ray Andrews on the point. Fox Racing on that number 88 machine. Hunter Wellman to the outside. We are going to go on green. No cautions in the heat race. Following tonight's dirt car racing here, we are going to run over to the Wheelin' Modified Tour and run some asphalt. That's going to be at Hickory Motor Speedway. Green flag is in the air. Wellman gets up into the wall a little bit. Here comes a 33 of Walbring. Gets into the back of Ray Andrews. Andrews hard into the inside wall. That's going to give Hunter Wellman the lead, but he's got the 51 of Taylor right on his back bumper. The 8 of Smith holding on to 4th. Mackey 5th. Ray Andrews falls back to 6th after that initial contact. Hunter Wellman hasn't been racing the dirt or much of anything lately. Work and school dictate otherwise. School is now out, and Hunter is available to get back and throw some mud around. 64 is looking pretty strong here in the opening laps of this heat race. 6 laps to go for Hunter Wellman. The real battle right now is for second between Taylor and Smith. Taylor drops down to the bottom 3 and 4. Oh, my bad, that was 1 and 2. 3 and 4, he slides up to the high side. Four laps to go for Hunter Wellman. Taylor and Smith battling hard for second. Taylor right to the back bumper. Ooh, 51 gets up into the wall, does a little tail slap. Smith loses ground in that corner. 2 laps to go. Gonna get the white flag this time around. Here comes the 8 charging on the bottom. Drag race down the back straightaway. Slide job going into 3 and 4. He's going to have it as we exit. Wellman, Smith, Taylor, your top 3 finishers for the evening. Alright, heat race number 2, gridding up. Front row, Josh Fox and Kyle Lingerfelt. Row number 2, Ryan Phillips and Michael Steele. And Aaron Murphy and Tom Quiring in row number 3. First time I do believe we've seen Josh Fox on a dirt track. We've seen Lingerfelt before. Lingerfelt can hold his own. Be interesting to see how Josh Fox does out of his element. One more time around, we will get the green flag. Michael Steele, multiple time champion in the Dirt Car Series on Thursday nights. He knows how to get around a dirt track. Keep an eye on that 5 car. Green, green, green. Ooh, Lingerfelt slaps the wall. Michael Steele drops down to the bottom, tries to get a run on Lingerfelt. Michael goes for 2. Into lap number 1. Michael Steele's going to come home with the lead on this one. As Fox and Lingerfelt now are battling side by side for second. Here comes the 19 of Aaron Murphy. Michael Steele out front. Kyle Lingerfelt in second. Aaron Murphy's now moved up to third. Putting that right rear right on the cushion. Trying to maintain the momentum all the way around this track. Oh, Steele makes a hard right. Hits the inside wall. He is done. Lead goes to Kyle Lingerfelt, and Aaron Murphy moves up to second. Phillips into third. Tom Quiring trying to reel in Phillips for a podium finish. It's going to be 4 laps to go. Aaron Murphy gains a little bit in 1 and 2, but loses it down the back straightaway. Coming to the white flag, Aaron Murphy's right on the back bumper of Lingerfelt. Making a move going into 3 and 4. Lingerfelt up high. Drag race to the finish line. Lingerfelt holds on. Oh no, we got 1 more lap to go. Sorry about that, folks. We were off a lap. Aaron Murphy's going to get 1 more shot at it. He climbs up the track, goes to the high side, gets a little too much, jumps the cushion. Lingerfelt is going to hold on to the lead. Aaron Murphy second, Phillips in third, Quiring in fourth, Fox in fifth, Michael Steele broke something in that number 5 car. He will start tailback on the A main. Alright folks, 35 laps is the distance for our A main. Cars are getting gridded up. Are you ready to see some high-paced dirt flying action? Starting on the front row, we got Hunter Wellman and Kyle Lingerfelt, our heat race winners. Row number 2, we got Jason Smith and Aaron Murphy. Row number 3, Austin Taylor and Ryan Phillips. Row number 4, Justin Walbring, Tom Quiring outside of him in the 8th spot. Starting in P9, we got Jake Mackey. Outside, we got Josh Fox. And shotgun on the field, we got Ray Andrews and Mr. Michael Steele. "35 laps, caution laps should not count." I'm expecting this one to go pretty green. Pace car should dip off as we come out of turn number 4. The car to watch, so I do believe it's going to be that 5 car. Michael Steele starting dead last in this one. Had a pretty strong run in his heat until something broke on that number 5 machine. Green flag is in the air for Wellman and Lingerfeld. Ooh, Wellman gets down into the inside wall. Gets everybody a little bunched up. He's going to fall back. Lingerfeld jumps up to the lead. Getting challenged now by Jason Smith in that number 8. Smith has it going into turn number 3. Lingerfeld with the crossover move. Not going to have enough steam on the bottom. Wellman and the 51 of Taylor battling side by side right now for 3rd. Michael Steele in that number 5 car is already up 3 positions. Wellman is now cleared 51 Taylor. He's got 3rd, trying to work his way back to the front. Smith starting to step out. 0.8 of a second lead over Lingerfeld and Wellman. Michael Steele slowly working his way back through the field. He is now up battling for 6th. Michael broke something in that car in the heat race. Had to start tailback for the A main. But he has definitely got one of the fastest rides here tonight. Taking him a little bit longer to get by that 27 from Phillips. Hunter Wellman closing in on the back bumper of Kyle Lingerfeld. Got to keep a close eye on that 51 of Taylor all over his back bumper. Michael Steele has gotten around the 27 of Phelps. He is up to 6. Following this race, we will be doing asphalt modifieds at Hickory Motorsports. I'll be racing in that one, so I won't be broadcasting, but you can check us out. We'll post a link up in the Discord of where that'll be hosted. I do believe Matt Moreau is going to be hosting that one for us. Hunter Wellman all over the back bumper of Lingerfeld. Michael Steele now under Aaron Murphy, trying to take over 5th spot. And he has it. Halfway through this AMA, and Michael Steele is halfway through the field. No cautions yet for the EFRL Modified Madness season opener here at Weed Sport. Very impressed with how these guys are driving. Ooh, the 51 goes down a little bunch, collects the wall, now he's up into the outside wall. Opening the door for Michael Steele to get a rundown on the bottom. Oh, Steele gets into the inside wall. He's around. Into the infield. Oh, Steele just lost everything he gained. Way to keep it green though, Michael. Back up front. Jason Smith in that number 8 machine. Looks like he is just out for a Sunday drive on a Tuesday. We'll jump on board with that number 8 car. Run a lap or two. Jason is up to a 1.5 second lead now over Lingerfeld and Wellman. Ten laps to go for our leader, number 8, Jason Smith. This league is just starting up, so if you want to join, get a hold of Tom Quiring on Facebook, or myself, Mick Olofsson, or Dean Qualley. We can get you signed up to come run some Modified Madness on Tuesday nights. Don't forget to tune in on Thursday nights for our Dirt Cars series. We run the street stocks, and then we have the Wissota A Modifieds after that. Wissota Modified action. We do a Delaware-style restart. And we've been putting on some darn good races over there. I think we had 1 caution between 2 races last week. So if you're looking for a place to race, come check out the EFRL. 3 nights of racing action, 5 series to pick from. We got your back. We just saw a driver pull off. I do believe that is a 199 of Jake Mackey. 6 laps to go for Lingerfeld in second. Wellman in third. Austin Taylor holding on to 4th. Aaron Murphy in 5th. Ryan Phillips in 6th in that 27 machine. Ooh, hard into the contact of the inside wall. Michael Steele in 7th. 33 of Walbring. The 88 of Andrews. 46 of Tom Quiring. Josh Fox in that 15 machine. And Jake Mackey is in the infield. 4 laps to go for our leader, Jason Smith. We're going to be getting the white flag next time around for Jason Smith. 1.6-second lead over the rest of the field. Smith takes the white flag. Lingerfeld got one more lap to hold on. And then Hunter Wellman in third. And there's our race winner, Jason Smith. We'll give these boys just a minute to come around and get lined up, and then we'll do some driver interviews real quick before we get ready for the asphalt modified race. All right, coming home in third after starting on the front row, Mr. Hunter Wellman.
Hey, buddy, how are you doing?
Pretty good. Happy to be back in the saddle again. It's been a while since we've seen you racing.
Yeah, thankfully I switched jobs. I work morning to afternoon now. I finally cleared up my evenings. This was the first dirt race I've been able to make in a really long time, and this will be my first season I'll try to run for points in. So I'm super glad to have the run that I did tonight.
Yeah, you finished strong in the heat race, brought home the win. I fell back a little bit at the start of the same main, but you battled back and you were putting on a show with Kyle Lingerfeld there. It looked like you were giving him the business, or at least trying to.
Yeah, I kind of made a rookie mistake at the start. I'm not very used to weed sport, and I saw the access road just before turn 3 and thought that was the actual turn. And once I tried shooting down for it, I then realized my mistake and had to correct myself. So I lost a few positions on the start just being an idiot. But I started rolling the high side and just my car was comfortable there. I didn't really move too much throughout the race. I might have had a shot or two on Kyle, but it's early in the season. It was early in the race. I wasn't going to push too much on him. I just wanted to conserve my equipment to the end. I know Jason and Michael Steele are really fast, and I wanted to have something for them.
Well, it looked like it was a good strategy for you, putting that number 64 on the podium in the first race of the season.
Yeah, it was really exciting for me. I had cars directly behind me and in front of me. It was a little hard to make a pass. Just I'm not experienced with the track. I'm not too comfortable here yet, but I wanted to race against my teammate Jason and then Michael, a good friend of mine. It was unfortunate he got caught up in an incident in the middle of the race. Unfortunately, I don't remember where he finished, but it wasn't the result he deserved tonight.
No, definitely not. He had a fast car.
Yeah, I could see him on the ticker just gaining a position here, a position there, and just the dread was starting to seep in because I knew if it was me and him late in the race, he was going to find a way around me.
Well, Michael's pretty good at that. Well, once again, congratulations on the third place finish. Are you going to be racing the asphalt race here in a couple minutes?
I should be. I'm very inexperienced at Hickory, so it might take some getting used to, but yeah, you should see me there.
All right, I'll be banging on your back bumper, buddy.
Alrighty, sounds good.
You have a wonderful night.
You too.
All right, driver of that 65 car, Mr. Kyle Lingerfeld.
How are you, Mick?
I'm doing pretty good, buddy. How you doing?
We're doing good. We're riding a wave of momentum this week.
Yeah, you had a really good race last night.
Yeah, I'll take a 4th place last night and then a 2nd place here. I'm excited for the next one now. It'll probably go all downhill, but the last 2 races have been great.
Yeah, you won your heat race. You started outside front row, and man, you guys put on a great show. Flag to flag, Dream Flag Racing.
Yeah, that was actually fantastic racing to go green to checker there. Good job for Jason on that win there. Yeah, won the heat race, felt pretty good. Started outside pole, was able to lead that first lap, went down to 1 and 2, and just completely missed the bottom. Had terrible corner. Jason got by, and he hammered down, was able to make a gap, and I just wasn't able to reel him back in time.
Yeah, once you get that gap built up without a caution, it's hard to catch back up.
Yeah, I think with a yellow, I think I had a shot at him, but got good job by him. I'll take a 2nd place here for the first race at Weed Sport, and we'll move on to the next race.
Yeah, I'm excited for Hickory. That track's got some character.
That track is probably not going to go green to checkered, but I'm going to pray for it.
All right, buddy. You have a wonderful night, and we'll see you back at Hickory.
Yes, thank you. See you soon.
All right, that number 8 machine, Jason Smith. Congratulations, Jason.
Thank you, thank you.
Car looked very solid out there. You had a nice run going through the corners, nice and smooth. How was it from your perspective?
A little tricky, I'd say, in the first 10 laps or so. I tried. My favorite line here is really hugging the inside wall in 1 and 2, and trying the top in 3 and 4, and it was good for maybe about 2 or 3 laps. I kind of got over the cushion a few times. It bounced when I tried to run even higher in 3, so I'm like, gotta find something else here before I hit the wall coming out of 4. But yeah, it kind of turned to a slider track, which isn't the worst. I know I kind of tried to lead the charge on track prep tonight, and I don't think we're gonna try that again. But I think we had a decent race.
I don't know, watching the cars back farther in the field, they were racing the top, racing the bottom. Michael Steele was making a hell of a gain until I think he caught that inside wall in 3 and 4.
Yeah, I heard Aaron say he clipped it. I'm like, that sucks, but I knew he was gonna probably be coming if that didn't happen.
Yeah, he was charging. He started 12th, and he was up to 4th when it happened.
Yeah, it sucks for him, but I know he'll be back next week to take whatever he possibly can from me. So I'll take this while I can have it.
You betcha. Well, congratulations on your first EFRL win, and welcome to the league.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody you want to thank tonight before we cut you loose?
Yes, J&J Virtual Motorsports, Wellman Misfits Racing, Misfit Creations, Ohio Valley Sim Sports, and I believe I'm not missing anybody.
All right. Well, are you going to be back for the asphalt race at Hickory?
I don't believe so.
All right. Well, we will see you back next week in the Dirt Modified Zone.
Thank you, sir.
You have a wonderful night.
You as well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us here at All the Dirt. Modified Madness. The first race is in the books. Went flag to flag, and we had the 8 of Smith, Lingerfeld, and Wellman, your top 3 drivers. Congratulations, guys. We look forward to seeing you back next week.